clean that. It looks so fuzzy. Okay. Origami bending my body. You're in love, and how can you not be? I wonder if anybody's heard that song from Kesha, Origami. Oh my god, that song is so funny. Let me see something. I feel like my eyes have been getting red lately. That song is so funny. Oh, my hair looks crazier. Okay. Origami bending my body. You're in love, and how can you not be? Whoa. Oh my gosh. Some eye drops on too. Oh. Now I'm gonna look like I'm crying. Okay. I'm not crying. Those are eye drops. Okay, let's see what messages we're gonna get for the collective. Ooh. Okay, I did one thing today. Two things. All right, so hello everyone who is watching the live stream and anyone who watches the replay. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Tan, Artemis Oracle. I'm an Oracle and Tarot card reader. Let's see what messages the collective needs to know at this time for the highest and greatest good. What messages you need to know at this time for your highest and greatest good. Hi, Alpha. Let's see what messages we get for the collective. Oracle, bending my body. You're in love, and how can you not be? Damn it, I really want to dance right now. I didn't get to go to the gym today. And if I went, I would have danced. I would have danced. What messages does the collective need to... Oh my gosh, no. I already know. What messages does the collective need to know? Oh, thank you for the super chat. Sorry. I'm like in my mind right now. Okay. Okay. Wow. Somebody is... Wow. I hate that card. Okay, I'm doing this right now. I hate this fucking card. I never want to see it again. The dirty money card. There. Never want to see that card again. Okay. All right. Now I got scared. That card is the dirty money card. I hate that fucking card so much. And seeing it was like garbage. Basura. Actually. I hate that card so much. I said the next, like, I wanted to throw that card in the river, in a fire. I never want to see that card again. I've never done that to a card, and thank God these are Oracle cards. But, I'm not the only tarot reader that has cards that they hate. I will never rip a tarot card. That's one thing I will never do. I will never do that to tarot. But that card deserved it. That card had it coming. Some of you out there, you be doing dirty money activities. Okay? You're either, and I don't care, it's dirty money, meaning you're you're doing stuff that's illegal or considered not a formal, respectable way to make money. Respectable way to make money. That's not a tarot card, just so you know. That's an oracle card. I will never, I have no idea. I don't think so, but yes. Societal, because societies, so like sex work, drug dealing, what else would be considered that? Smuggling, humans, guns, drugs, laundering money. That would fall under dirty money. Anything that, yeah, anything, well, see, even the stuff that's socially acceptable, war, for some reason, I don't think everybody accepts it. But, so, wow. Turns. It says party animal, sex, drugs, and alcohol, surface pleasures. Numbing, self-medicating, addictions, irrational behavior. Brick wall, defense mechanism, guarded, hard to reach. Time, delay, procrastination, too busy. And scare, quick getaway, the runner, and escaping. And when I saw these two cards come out, when the numbing card came out, it just made me think about somebody who parties because they're trying to escape their feelings. This is like someone who either uses substances, alcohol, drugs, to basically run away from or escape their issues. Like this is escaping energy. I see a lot of like this is time running out, wasting time, procrastination, delays, scare. There's escaping. Somebody's engaging in escapist behaviors. And instead of facing whatever their issues are, they're creating a blockage that is wasting time. They're wasting time. Now with the quick getaway, the runner, the escaping. Yes, I feel like someone's definitely trying to escape from something. And they're like doing things to make themselves feel good, to feel better, to not address whatever problems they have. You know, I want to say somebody may be blocking their blessings too with the lucky break card. Somebody could be blocking their blessings by doing this. There could be an opportunity that is going to escape them if they don't get their act together. Self-medicating, addictions, irrational behavior. Somebody could be Dominican, because that's the Iglesia de Santo Domingo on the brick wall. Okay, let's go into tarot. You need to cut it out. Your liver wasn't built for that. Okay. Let me see. All right. Thank you for the super chat. All right. I want to know who is this turned up person? I don't talk like that. Okay, tell me about turns. Who is this person? Who is this turns? energy. Who is the party animal? Oh my God, Sagittarius. Oh my God, Sagittarius. The thing is, like, I don't know if this is, well, think about it. Sagittarius and the Temperance card. Because from my experience, at least the Sagittarians, I know they tend to have issues with drinking. They escape their problems with drinking. You know? Like my grandmother, she was someone who drank. I don't know if she was alcoholic. Maybe she's a functional alcoholic, but she could stop whenever she wanted to. That's the thing. You know? But Temperance is about moderation, balance, reconciliation, alchemy, peace. But someone definitely is not in peace if they're if they're partying. Maybe someone feels good about. Maybe someone's in a. But I'm going by the fact that turns and numbing are together. So let me just separate that card from numbing. There may be somebody, party animal. Sagittarians are known to be like that. The life of the party. The jokers of the zodiac, I think. Are they the jokers of the zodiac, or am I making this shit up? This card, 4 of discs. I don't know if somebody is because this card shows 4 discs. Usually 4 pentacles shows people, a person by themselves, like in their comfort zone or trapped in their comfort zone, being in a place of stability. So maybe this person, I don't know if this person may be celebrating some sort of accomplishment, maybe spending time with friends and family. Yeah, see, friends and family, look at this. I don't know if this person is doing that. They're going out, having fun with their family, their friends. They're the party animal of their family. The life of the party is what it's coming to my mind. They could be a Sagittarius, but they don't have to be. It could just be somebody. I feel like I asked who this person was, so it could be a Sagittarian energy. Oh, let's see. Okay, what's the numbing? Why is the numbing here? The first card we got was the Lovers, the High Priestess, and the Knight of Cups. When I start answering questions, just so everybody knows, it's yes or no questions, okay? And I'm not doing that yet, so it's only yes or no questions. So the only thing I can tell you is yes or no. Anything more than that will be a personal reading. Okay. I feel like self-medicating, addictions, irrational behavior, and then I got the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is about wish fulfillment, but really, in reality, 9 is the completion of a cycle, but it's also the energy of feeling fulfilled with where you are. You know, happy, satisfied, and complete with where you are before you reach the 10th. Because how can you really reach the ultimate goal if you don't even feel like you're not in that energy to receive it, you know? So someone definitely isn't feeling good. I don't know if somebody, because I see Lovers dynamic. There's a Knight of Cups, that's Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. And then we have the High Priestess, which is Cancer and Pisces, for me as a reader. The High Priestess. The Lovers card, you know, shows the lovers. So there could be some sort of love situation going on where someone may be disappointed that, I feel like there's some sort of disappointment. Because, you know, the Nine of Cups, it shows a feminine energy, and she looks like she's living her best life. But whoever's numbing, somebody could pretending they're living their best life. Usually people numb because they're not happy with something that's going on. There's a lot of, like, there may be a lot of emotional pain, sadness, and they may be engaging, like, in certain behaviors, vice behaviors to help them cope with whatever it is. The brick wall could be some sort of blockage. There's definitely a blockage. Someone is guarded here, and that could be what's causing someone to feel a certain way, and maybe that's why they're turning to certain behaviors to numb themselves from the pain, or maybe they're just not wanting to feel whatever it is they're feeling, so they're trying to distract themselves. You know, do things that feel good for the moment. The Nine of Discs. See, yeah, somebody is like on their own, they just sticking to themselves. Because I got the Four of Wands here. You know, Four of Wands is supposed to be like a party card. It's supposed to be marriage, celebration, celebrating a small success. It could be just having a party, coming together. But I feel like there is a disconnect between a masculine and a feminine, and that could be why someone, it could be a masculine or feminine that may be numbing themselves. I feel like the Temperance card isn't so much, it doesn't necessarily have to be a Sagittarius. It could just be someone is maybe overdoing the partying, overdoing the drinking because of whatever else. They could be spending time with family and friends, or it could be something that happened that within the family and friends that they're trying to numb themselves. But if it's like a relationship, because we have the Lovers with the High Priestess and the Knight of Cups, there could be some sort of disconnect that is causing someone to feel sad, depressed, and lonely. You see he's holding a bottle, so someone definitely is drinking. They're drinking. And yeah, someone is just like staying on their own, isolated. I showed you the Nine of Cups earlier. She was wearing a yellow dress, orange dress. That's like happiness. So, and with the brick wall, it could be the feminine energy, because that color of the dress is not reminding, it's kind of matched to this card. It could be the feminine energy that may be guarded or blocking somebody. The Nine of Discs is an energy of being in a very safe, secure place with yourself, with your environment, but also feeling abundant, like you have everything you need. It's an independent energy too. So it could be a feminine energy that's staying to herself, maybe keeping to herself. But if you put it with the High Priestess, she could be protecting herself too. The Four of Wands. I want to know what this Four of Wands is, because why is the Four of Wands here? Okay. Oh God. Three of Wands. I don't know if the person, because I got the Three of Wands. I asked what the Four of Wands is. Three of Wands is waiting. You've taken action and you're waiting for the results. I don't know if this person has made some sort of offer or a gesture and they didn't receive the response or the reply or that they were hoping for, and that could be what's causing them to be disappointed. I don't know if the feminine energy has withdrawn from this person, because I'm thinking about Virgo right now. Virgo's the ninth major arcana. Seven of Wands. Yeah, somebody is blocking someone, and that goes in with a brick wall. Defense mechanism guarded, hard to reach. So someone definitely has put up their guard. I wonder if someone's not so irrational behavior. What do you consider irrational behavior? When someone does something unnecessarily, they have no reason, no rational reason for acting a certain way. So this person may feel like the feminine energy has no reason to put her guard up. There's no reason for her to guard herself, to protect herself, to defend herself in some way. But there was something that this numbing person did that caused the feminine to put her guard up. Ten of Wands. Yeah. Responsible. This is the card about burdens. Too many responsibilities, but also a cycle of closing out something. Maybe to someone who, regardless if it's a feminine or a masculine, that blocked or is blocked. Someone felt like something was too much of a burden. Like too much work, too much stress. It was overwhelming, and someone felt like they had to protect themselves from it. Well, what was this? Why did someone put up the brick wall? What was it? Strength, Knight of Wands. I felt like somebody felt like they were trying so hard to make something happen that they try to be strong. This is Leo energy. Someone could have Leo in their chart. High Priestess. I already said Cancer, Pisces. Gemini is the Lovers. Temperance is Sagittarius. And we have Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer with the Knight of Cups. But then we have the Nine of Wands. It's about not giving up. Someone who continued, who kept persevering, kept trying. They kept trying. They kept fighting for something. But then now it's like, yeah, someone decided they needed to go within. Wow. Yeah, somebody had a block. Somebody has either blocked somebody, which is also the Seven of Wands. It's blocking energy. Someone has blocked. Someone has blocked their emotions. They're emotionally detached and disconnected. They looking at things logically and not emotionally. You know, they're like discerning truth from fiction, fact from fiction in this. And I feel like this person, whoever is blocking, who is creating this brick wall, I think someone's trying to protect their happiness, protect their peace, because for whatever reason, I don't know why. Oh, yeah. They're seeing things from a different perspective, and that's why they're closing out a cycle. I wonder if someone feels like, yeah, it's definitely a close of a cycle, because you have the Nine of Wands and then we have the Ten of Wands. Yeah, somebody's dropping something because they see things from a different perspective, and they see that whatever was going on, I really don't know what happened here. They don't, maybe somebody was lying. They felt like somebody was being dishonest, you know. Hi, just so you know, I'm only answering yes or no questions. So if you're asking for anything more than a yes or no, then that's going to be a private reading. Okay? So the world, The Hangman. There's some sort of completion of a cycle because somebody's seeing things differently. They're looking back. Maybe someone got sick and tired of being sick and tired. But there could be some sort of sabotage. There could be some sort of deception, sneaking behavior that someone may have been exhibiting, and that caused somebody to put their guard up. What does the person think someone was lying about? What does defensive energy think the person was lying about? What does the defensive energy think the numbing energy was hiding? Lying. The 8 of Discs. Usually that's someone who's distracted, but they're focused on other things. They focus on either work, money. Well, I feel like this person, I wonder if the person that thinks someone was lying was distracted by something else. What do they think the distraction was? Well, somebody could, we asked them about deception. Somebody probably thinks somebody was hiding a family? Was hiding a family, like they possibly were married, that they were already in another connection, that they were married. They were married to somebody. Ah, okay, I got it. Yeah. Yep. Makes sense. So I got the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, I think she changed it to an Emperor. And she caused some sort of tower moment, and this numbing energy doesn't understand why. Doesn't understand why. I think someone became, because the Emperor energy is someone who isn't emotionally invested in things. They embody all the King's energies, but they're not emotionally invested. Men tend not to be emotional. So I'm wondering, it could be two things. The Queen of Cups probably felt like someone didn't feel the same about her. You see there and there, she has a little world right there. She may have felt like somebody was, it could be two things. The Queen of Cups turned cold, detached, and started embodying a more masculine energy, and that caused some sort of tower moment, something unexpected. So it was an unexpected change within the feminine energy, because the person, like I said, somebody wanted to protect their peace, and they, like I said, they're going within. They looked at things logically. They were like, you know what? I'm always thinking about shit with my heart. Now it's time for me to think with my head, you know? And I gotta make a executive decision. And whatever decision this feminine energy make, or whoever it is, because it could be a masculine energy. Remember, we embody both. So whoever resonates with the being defensive, they cause some sort of tower movement. But this could have been something unexpected. Maybe their mind was blown from moving from out of their heart space and into their head space, and then making that decision. It was like, wow, it was that simple. And then we have the 6 of Swords. Like somebody was like, yeah, peace of mind, peace of mind. Like someone's like, I need to block the stress, the burdens, the anxiety, the disappointment. It's time for me to ground myself. Look at this, ground myself with the King of Cups. Look at the King of Swords. Oh shit, that's almost look at that. That's almost the Emperor right there. You know, I feel like somebody switched their energy. They went from feminine, emotional, compassionate to masculine. They went into the masculine energy and they created some sort of ending. And they did so to restore balance. They did so to restore balance. Wow, that's a lot. I feel like I used all the cards that one. Look at the yellow. Yeah, look at this. The Nine of Cups. The yellow dress came out. They wanted to restore harmony within themselves. This is what it's looking like. Whoever the defensive energy is, they did so, regardless of gender. They did so because they needed to restore balance for themselves. You know how I could read this too? Outside of a relationship, too? And I'm going to read it very briefly. I feel like somebody may have been engaging in party animal antics and numbing themselves, but then someone could have some realization that they've been creating their own blockages, and then they realized they had to take more control over themselves, more authority over their lives, because whatever they were doing was causing them a lot of stress and burdens. And then that realization, them going within and realizing that they had to focus on more important things, looking at things from a different perspective, they had an understanding of what needed to end, and that they needed the strength to make that decision. Because certain decisions, closing out any cycles in your life, especially ones that have become like bad habits, and bad habits are hard to break. Like it required a lot of strength from this person. So that's how I'm reading it, as a non-love situation. So somebody knew that they had to make some sort of changes. They needed to end something because they had a different perspective. They knew that they were going to need strength. They needed to block certain things out, certain people, certain influences out of their life, so that they could restore balance, so that they could restore balance and to stabilize themselves. Look at things clearly, have a better mastery of their emotions, and to ground themselves in order to bring any end to whatever surface level pleasures, habits, addictions that they may have had, in order to restore balance within themselves. So they have a better understanding of what emotional fulfillment is, so they can bring back emotional fulfillment. Because if they've been numbing themselves, someone had to remember what it feels like to feel. Especially if somebody's been numbing or been numb for so long. I'm shaking the camera, sorry. Been numb for so long. Maybe they were under some sort of illusions with the Seven of Cups showing up too. Okay. So tell me about I'm going to take some of these cards back. Let's see what the time. Delay, procrastination. Tell me more about time. Why is time here? Why is time here? Oh, Lord Jesus. Where is time? Why is time here? Knight of Wands. Sun. Ooh. The Hierophant. Wow. We got two major arcana here. And then the Devil. Oh my gosh. So like, realizing these, whatever bad habits they had, were wasting their time blocking them. Now, they may feel a sense of rush to go. I don't know, like this is something that you can't really rush. It's a process. I feel like if this person does what I said, regardless if it's a love situation or not, somebody could, this, like whoever the numbing energy is, if we're going back to the love, someone may be having that realization about the connection too, about why somebody did what they did. And then they see time is of the essence, and they may be wanting to rush forward. Okay, Alpha, take care. Have a good weekend. Knight of Wands with the Sun card. Chasing the sun. Chasing the sun. Chasing the sun. And then Hierophant. Committed. Somebody's committed, wanting to commit. But the devil could represent fear. Fear of heartbreak with the Three of Swords coming out. Fear of heartbreak. Disappointment, sadness. This is something that the person may be overcoming. The fear of giving too. With the Six of Pentacles showing up. I know somebody has a fear of giving. Maybe of giving too much. That's Capricorn energy. Leo and Taurus. And the King of Wands, Knight of Wands is, and I think that was the only king missing, was the King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then, but the Knight of Wands is here. And the Knight of Wands, the fire energies, has to do with bravery. Overcoming their fears, willing to go after what they want, willing to take some sort of risk. But I feel like there may be time, they feel like time has too much time gone by. Have they wasted too much time busying themselves with other things and not what they could have been? Like if somebody felt like they were neglected in some way. Because I did say someone put their guard up. Something felt like a burden. But usually, if you feel like you're putting, like I said, someone could have been trying to fight for something, but it was like too much of a burden. It was disrupting their peace and happiness. If somebody felt like they wasted too much time in a situation, you're realizing now that it's time for them to go after what will bring them happiness, and move away from anything that has caused them to be in the shadow energy, be caught up in toxic patterns, toxic relationships, or toxic people who hurt them, who disappoint them, who take but don't give. That may not resonate with everybody. Or situations that haven't been balanced. Someone may be realizing that it's time for them to be committed to pursuing their own passions now, rather than wasting time. Maybe they procrastinated. Someone has been procrastinating, and now they realize, okay, now it's time for me. Somebody could have been procrastinating, making this decision to detach or break away from something. But now, certain things could be moving forward. Let me see. Yes, I'm doing a collective reading right now. Oh, okay. Yeah. So now we got the skip card. Yeah. Yeah, I think someone's like it says quick getaway. I feel like somebody's running away from whatever the situation is. They're moving very quickly. Yeah. The Chariot card, Five of Wands. They're surrendering. Somebody's surrendering. Because you got the Five of Cups. They're surrendering or overcoming their disappointments at the past, moving forward with the Chariot, and surrendering with the Five of Wands. Wait, there's conflict or whatever, but I feel like somebody's put their arms on it, like, I can't deal with this shit anymore, With the Judgment card, it's like they made some sort of decision. Hold on a moment. All right. Yeah, somebody made some sort of decision, some sort of judgment call that it's time to move away, move forward. With the quick getaway card. And with the shadow energy being lucky break, it's like once somebody moves away from whatever situation has been keeping them stuck or creating some sort of blockage between them and another person, or a blockage, or like moving away from something that has been keeping them stuck, or someone who has kind of kept them stuck, it's like things start to improve. Good fortune, good things coming, turning points. So there may be improvements in someone's life because of them moving away from a situation, getting away from a situation. I don't know if somebody kicked somebody out, because this looks like somebody, they got kicked out. Like, did somebody get kicked out of somebody's life? Like somebody opened the door and just did that. You know, that kick, you know, like kick them down the stairs. Don't let my foot kick you down the stairs on your way out. So it could be that. It's like, get out of my life. Get out of my face and get out of my life energy. Someone, I don't know, I want to say somebody got kicked to the curb. Okay. But I feel like there's going to be things improving in someone's life because they made some sort of decision, whether it's moving away from toxic behaviors or moving away from toxic relationships or connections, friendships. But I was talking more about love than anything. But it doesn't always have to be about love, you know? People always want to know about love, you know? Okay, what time is it? Okay. I'm gonna close that reading out. It's too much messages, so many messages. All right. Ooh. So just so everyone who's new here knows, I'm gonna be answering yes or no questions. If your question's not a yes or no question, I'm not gonna even read it. I'm sorry. Has to be yes or no. If it's anything other than that, I'm just going to go to the next question that is a yes or no. Okay? So the yes or no, since I don't have the other deck, I'm going to use the regular tarot, but I'm going to, half the deck is going to be reversed. If you get a reverse card, it's a no. If it's an upright, it's a yes. Let's see. So somebody asked about my cards. The cards are I got them from Amazon. I forgot what, Intergalactic Tarot, something like that. That's what they're called, the Intergalactic Tarot. I got them from Amazon. Okay. So I'm going to be answering yes or no questions for the collective. I'm going to be answering yes or no questions for the collective. What messages does the collective need to know at this time? Okay, what messages? Okay. Hi, Curtis. Why are you asking that, Curtis? You don't know yourself? I'm sorry, like, that's my Scorpio coming out. My Scorpio Mercury. You should know if your energy is good or not. My Scorpio Mercury coming out. Like, what you talk about, Willis? I don't know why that came out. Oh gosh. I need to be more like this in real life though. No, I am. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. It's just, sometimes I need a filter. Okay, let me see. Let's see. Hi Enoch, how are you? All right. The cards aren't ready yet. I have to ground myself. Remember, just so you know, for as a disclaimer, tarot is only for entertainment purposes. You are responsible for your own life choices. You know your situation more than I do. And since this is yes or no, at this moment when I'm answering the question, I'm reading the current energy. And if you know anything about human beings, we're finicky, so things can always change. Our energy changes at the drop of a dime, so our feelings, our thoughts are like that too. So take the message as it resonates with you, okay? What messages does the collective need at this time? I wanted to read in a different room because, I don't know, I don't like being in here anymore. I think I need to sage. I need to sage this room. All right. We have for yes or no, what is required? And these are going to be reversed. Please provide clear insight answers for the questions. What are the questions? Let's go with that soon. Please bear with me. I try to make sure my energy is right before I do this. Because I want to give you the answers you need to know. Not the ones you want to hear, the ones you need to know. Because I may tell you something you don't want to hear. You may not want to hear no. I can't answer legal or medical questions because I'm not a doctor, okay? Always seek professional guidance for those matters. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Hi, Lisa. I don't know if you're still there. Hi. All right, so put your questions in the chat. Yes or no questions. Yes is upright. No is reversed. Okay, so that you can put your questions. Were you serious about that question, Curtis? Okay, what messages does the collective need to know at this time? Whoa, I want to do a collective reading again. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, Curtis, you were serious about that question? Thank you, Fairy Goddess. Okay, Curtis, is Curtis's energy let's see. I'll say be careful, fairy goddess, when buying tarot because it becomes a bit addictive. If you watch my live stream yesterday or the replay, like you'll see how many cards I have behind me. And those are just tarot. I have another bookshelf with just oracle cards. Actually, I have almost 2 bookshelves with oracle cards, so beware. Okay, oh, look, Curtis. I'm looking for your question. Okay, is Curtis's energy level or vibe good? This is energy level or vibe good? You gotta know, and it might be tied to how you feel about where you are in your life. You got 2 no's, actually. 2 cards came out. One of them flipped. But the one I'm gonna focus more so on, Curtis, is the energy, the first card, the Empress. That's, I don't know if there's something in your life. I don't know if it could be another person that could be the cause of this, but it could be that there's something going on where you don't feel like you really have everything that you need or want. Like you're not satisfied with where you are in your life. And that could be throwing your energy off a little bit. That could be throwing your energy off. It could be there's something you're having conflicting thoughts, or there's a lot of conflict around you. But it's looking like a no, but I think it's more so about how you feel about your life, or where you are, where you live, what you have, what you've built, or you want to build, what you want to create. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, you got 2 no's. I'm gonna tell you something. I thought my energy was good, but then was not good when I found out when I interacted with somebody else. Sometimes we could feel real good, but there could be something like underlying that we don't know, that could like some old programming that's running in the background that could impact you in a negative way. I don't know if there was a decision you made that you're not happy with the results. Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. There was some sort of decision you made, you're not happy with the results. I don't know if it led to some sort of lack, or you questioning your confidence or worthiness about something. The Judgment card. Or there's a decision that you need to make. Something that you either have to lay to rest or bring back to life. Because that's what the Judgment card is. But then the reverse. Judgment, reverse. There's something that you still need to learn, that you're not aware of. And the fact that you're even asking about your energy, that's not really a question, people. You know? You will know. There's something off for you. You already know there's something off. It's something that you've been battling too. You already know what it is. You just have to make a decision. It's causing you conflict. Whatever needs to end, it's gonna help be the turning point. That's gonna make you it's gonna flip something within you. I hope that helps. That's what I got. You're welcome. Like first, you're doing yes or no, I do extra. That's extra. I hope it helps. Okay. Okay, is not gonna be honest with me. Hi, Pri, how are you? Yeah, it's been a long time. Okay. No, let me see something. All right. It's not me going to be honest. Don't apologize, Curtis. You're welcome, Curtis. You don't have to apologize. Mia, that's your name, fairy goddess, Mia? It says you got the Page of Wands in the upright. So it's like the Page of Wands, he's holding the Ace of Wands, right? And the Ace of Wands is like a new beginning, but a new passionate beginning. I don't know what kind of deep talk, and I don't know the relationship that you have with this person. I don't know if it's, but the thing is like there's going to be some sort of restart with the communication that you're having. Or honesty. It's saying yes, that they're going to be honest. Let me see something. But maybe it's honest about something. But you got the Six of Cups in the reverse. So whatever the conversation is going to be, and based on the current energy, is saying yes. Like you're gonna have, this person is gonna be honest with you, but I don't know if there was something in the past that happened, you know. And if this is, with it being a reverse, it's like you're gonna move past whatever happened, and then that's gonna allow there to be a restart with this after you have this communication with them. Ugh, fucking, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm about to say that I hate when people lie. I do. I hate it. If I think you lied, I don't want to talk to you anymore. It depends on how you approach them. Because when you have a deep talk with this person, I would say yes, there's going to be honesty, but I feel like it's more so about your approach too. With the Page of Wands. Because the Page of Wands is like, you know, fiery energy. And you know how, you know, it could be very intense, even though it is a page. But the thing is you don't want to go in with guns blazing. because then that'll make somebody put their guard up. But it's saying yes, based on the current energy. But I would say beware of how you approach having this conversation with them. Like, don't, like I said, don't go in with guns blazing. Ooh, so that's hard to do. That's really hard to do. Especially when someone has lied to you, or you feel like they've lied to you, because you want to, like, I know I do. Or like, you know. The thing is, if she lied to you about something, like, you gotta find out, what did she lie? Did she lie because she didn't want to deal with the aftermath of whatever it is she lied about? Or is it because she was afraid, you know, to tell the truth about something, you know? And sometimes people don't want to tell the truth about certain things because they don't want to deal with how we would react to it, especially if they know we are reactive. Bye, Curtis. I think that you're giving me the salute, like you're out. Oh, well, I was dealing with a guy like that, you know. Whenever I saw something, I always say something, you know. Like in New York, you see something, say something. But sometimes when you do that, it's like the person learns how to hide things better. Like, oh, see, they saw that. Okay, don't let them see this. Don't let them see that, because then they're going to ask. And if they ask, I have no choice but to tell the truth. But if they don't see it, they won't ask. And then I don't have to be put in that position where I have to lie. This is something I've learned. Something I've observed. You know? So sometimes you just got to let people be. Let them show you who they are. Do not react. Don't always confront them on certain stuff, because then they'll try to hide certain things from you so that you won't even ask about it. And then they won't feel like, if you ask, some people are like, okay, you asked me a question, I had to tell you the truth. But if I hide things from you and you don't see it, and then you don't see it, you won't say something, you won't ask, and then I won't have to tell you the truth about it, because I could continue hiding it. This is what I'm seeing from an interaction I had, you know? But let me go back to answering questions. Hi, Pri. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you so much for your patience, Pri. Will Tushar meet Priya this morning? Will Tushar meet Priya this morning? It's saying no. I don't know if they're going to say they're busy with work or something, but it's saying no. Ooh, I'm sorry, Pri. Because you got the Eight of Pentacles, and that's like someone who's distracted. They focus on other things. Hopefully, if they let you know, they contact you, but like, oh, I can't do it because I have to do this. Hopefully, they don't get distracted and then they forget. Or, because I don't know if you made plans with them. I'm assuming that. But if you're asking about this morning, but it's saying no. And it might be because they get distracted or they lose track of time. For some reason, I'm getting that. I'm sorry, Pri. This is the current energy. I hope that helps. Okay. What are you talking about? Let me see. Yeah. Nope. Okay. Oh, okay. I thought you were like giving me the little like deuces. I'm out. Who? I don't know what you mean by that. Anybody else have a question? Okay. Let's see. Damn, I wish I bought a different tarot deck. Not tarot deck, an oracle deck. I don't. Ooh, I have my Archangel Michael. No, I'm good. Oh, Christy. Some of I have the subscriber mode on, so they have to wait before they can even ask. And some people are watching because they like the tea or they want to gauge how I am as a reader, which is fine. I'm still new to tarot. I've been reading tarot for the last 2 years, and in the past, wait, no. Well, I've been reading. I started learning tarot in 2022. I watched so many videos. I watched so many readings. And that's how I learned, and I started to use it for myself to help me with my, you know, whatever issues I was experiencing, or it was just, I would do personal readings for myself. Not so much when I was experiencing issues, but because whenever, I would never do tarot if I'm emotional and stuff like that. I would never suggest that. If you're in a bad energy, negative energy, stay away from tarot cards, stay away from tarot readings, because everything that you're going to be seeing is either going to make things worse for you. You're not going to be seeing things clearly. So if you're a tarot reader, you're interested in tarot readings, that's my advice for you. This is for you to protect your peace of mind, your heart, your emotions. You don't lose hope or anything. But I started reading tarot, and I got my first deck in 2022. But then I started my channel, I think in 2023. I did like some oracle readings and stuff, but I took them down. And then I started consistently posting in December 2024 on my channel. And I'm still new to doing tarot on YouTube and reading for other people. So I'm still learning to read the energy, also how to deliver messages as clearly as I can as they're coming into me or as I'm seeing it in the cards, because I am an intuitive reader. Yeah, I'm an intuitive reader. I don't talk to spirits as far as I know, because God knows I could be. They're like, but I believe in angels. I believe in guardian angels. I believe in spirit. I do believe in that stuff, but my advice to anybody who's interested in tarot, it's good to watch the tarot readers before you engage with them, and it's okay if you're just watching for the cheese man. But I appreciate you for being here. Thank you for the likes. I see I have some nice likes, so I appreciate that. And I want to go to Christy's question. I'm sorry, Christy. Thank you so much, Curtis. Oh, thank you, Christy. Okay, yes, Christy. Yes. Okay, I don't want to continue shuffling because I just got a card. It's saying no, but I feel like it has to do with your finances, Christy. I think until you get your finances up, that's when you'll be able to get into your own place. So right now you're still in that period where you're building up your resources. You don't want to end up getting a place and then end up back where you started. You know what I mean? So I would say that right now it's saying no with the high priestess in reverse, but it has to do with your finances. So it's like once you're more like financially stable, then you'll be able to move into a home, into your own place. I hope that helps you, Christy. Thank you. I try not, like, sometimes I was watching my video yesterday and I was like, I sound like I'm screaming. Hi, Connie. How are you? I tried it. I don't like ASMR. I'm going to be honest. I don't like it. But hello, everyone. What is that? That's so weird. Why do people do that? People like that stuff, but people like weirder stuff, you know, like weird stuff, weird shit, you know. Be patient. It's gonna happen soon for you. I know like the situation you're in right now is not the greatest, but it's what's going to help you with building up your resources, you know, because it's taking that burden away from that, at least that part, you know what I'm talking about. Since you don't have to contribute to something, you don't have to pay rent. That's allowing you to save up. I don't know why people do that. There are people, you know what, I cannot judge. Like they said, one person's yuck is another person's yum. I feel like somebody's playing with my hair. Oh my gosh. I was talking to a friend and he was like, my friend, she sends pictures to men with her feet, and you know what colors are the most popular colors? Apparently it's red toenail polish or whatever, and then white toenail polish. So ladies and gents, if you have really nice feet, you know, let's start selling our feet pictures so we can make some money. But then earlier I had this deck, the What's the News deck, and I had this card come out. It's the dirty money card. And like selling feet pictures, I think that will fall under like dirty money. Yeah, white and red nails. You should post them somewhere where people give you money, you know. We gotta do this. We gotta start our own OnlyFans with our feet. I got mine red right now. The same color as my tips. That's the color of my toes right now. We need that money. We gotta make that dirty money. You too, Curtis. We just gotta have, they got this filters, you know, like if some of us have some imperfections, we could blur them out, you know, like our bunions, our corns. We could use filters to, you know, hide the calluses and shit. Okay, Curtis. Imagine all the feet you see, they have corns, bunions, nail fungus, and they just use filters and shit. They be copying and pasting perfect nails and stuff. Corns are natural, okay? I have to get one of my toes fixed. Because I got in like a little scuffle with somebody and my toe got jammed. So it looks like I have a hammer toe right now. And I'm like, I like wearing sandals. It took me a long time to wear sandals, you know? The scuffle happened like a couple years ago. But my poor toe is like fat, and then it's TMI. I know. It's like doing that. I'm like, stay down, stay down. So I gotta get it fixed. I think I have to get a reset or something. But I'm still wearing sandals. I just cover it with a band-aid. Because I'm like, I don't like the way that shit looks, you know? But I want to wear sandals. So I just look like I have a wound. Oh my gosh, everything. Oh my God. I feel like people who have long toes are the only ones that get hammer toes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, people, you know what? I imagine there's somebody that wants to see like the crustiest of feet. You know, I'm pretty sure there's somebody that, because people, there's so many weird kinks out there. Like I said, somebody's yuck is somebody else's yum. I know what you meant. Oh my gosh. I know I don't want to see any feet. The only feet I want to look at are my own. Make sure they look okay. But I feel weird. One time I was on a dating site, and this is a long time ago. I have not been on a dating site for over 10 years. How many years? Maybe almost 10 years, I would say. And I didn't want to put a face picture, so I put a foot picture. But it wasn't like a close-up or anything. What are you talking about? Oh, I know the messages are delayed, but right now you're probably not. They are. Yeah, the response I got, like a whole story of what that person would do with my feet. I'm like, okay, that's so weird. You gotta take that picture down. Yeah. Remember, somebody's yuck is someone else's yum. We can't judge. We could judge. It's fun to judge a little, you know. It's like we could never understand those people. Chicken legs. I see people with chicken legs now. What are chicken legs? What are those? Because when I think of chicken legs, I think of really skinny legs. That's what I think about. We listen and we do judge. We judge quietly. Like, I can't believe this motherfucker said that. I can't believe that bitch did that. But you'd be like, oh, wow, that must have been difficult. Does anybody else have a yes or no question? Let me see something. You can ask another one. That's so weird. Let me see something. Excuse me. No other yes or no questions? It's crazy over here because I live in New York and there's fires in Canada and the smoke, you could see it. Like the sky is hazy and you could smell the fire. Like you could smell the smoke. It kind of sucks because what was the question? Okay. I'm gonna go with the person that is talking about. Should I go with the person? Oh, yeah. I think it's hot outside now, I think. Here. The Fool is saying yes. That she will cut that person off. It's funny because you got the yes here, and then you got the Lovers here. So it's saying yes, she's gonna cut her off. Remember, I'm reading for the current energy. Well, it's like, it's saying yes. Because that person may be the source of all this drama that you're experiencing. Today, we're in July. Yes, it's yes. Gonna be honest, and this is my intuition. This is something that they need to realize on their own. I mean, you could mention it, but if you tell them, it's kind of like you're telling them, like you're bossing them around, you know? Yeah. If you were to mention it, what I'm getting is like if to your person, because I know people don't like being told what to do, you know, but like my mind, what I'm getting is, what I'm getting is, if that person's saying stuff that's not true about you, then have your person, if when you get a chance to talk to them about this, say, if there's anything said about me, then you should be talking to me to see if it's true, you know? Because they should be able to trust that you will tell them the truth, that you will give them the facts, not someone who doesn't know you, that doesn't even, has no idea about you. But remember this, I'm going to say this much. Some people are the company they keep. And in reality, think about this. Because it's funny that the Fool card came out. If you hear something about somebody, wouldn't you try to find out if it's true or not, rather than believing what they're saying? So whoever you may be dealing with, they may be a little naive. If the Fool card came out, and if they're believing anything that someone else is telling them about you, then is that really somebody that you really want to be with, if they're allowing other people to interfere with your relationship? That's just a question for you to ask. Oh, I thought I kept you here with the tool talk. Are you a Scorpio? No, I really don't know. I wasn't trying to kick you out. I'm not trying to kick anybody out. Only the people that will wait a certain amount of minutes just to talk shit, you know? Because I'm like, really? You're going to wait 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes just to tell me some dumb comment? Goodbye. Sorry, I'm not answering that type of question. It has to be a yes or no question. Barbara, I'm not answering that question. It has to be yes or no. That's not a yes or no question. Oh, okay. I'm sorry for your loss. Oh, Taurus. Oh, yeah, you're blunt. I like my kid's father. He's a Taurus. I admire that about him because, like me, I am a Scorpio, but I'm becoming more blunt now than I ever was before, because I was always thinking about how I make other people feel, and that's my Cancer rising. I don't want to hurt people's feelings. You know, if you try to fuck with me, then I'm going to hurt your feelings. You know, I made a guy break a phone because he tried to demean me over a text message. I just had to tell him about himself, and he broke his phone. I love having that power. But the thing is like, I have a lot of Scorpio in my chart too. I have 4 Scorpio placements. That's kind of a lot. Venus, Jupiter, Mercury, and my Sun placement. Taurus people are blunt. And I love that about my kid's father. I love that my youngest son developed that blunt trait too. I love that. I honestly admire that, you know? But a fixed and you're both fixed signs. So there's definitely going to be some friction in your connection, you know? It's funny because I'm learning. I know stuff about tarot already. I do know stuff, but you know, I'm always building on my knowledge. But I think they assign Aquarius to the Fool as well. You know, because they try to look at things from a different perspective, radical shifts, radical thinking. But Aquarius and Taurus are fixed signs, so you could be very stubborn. What's your sign, Curtis? Hi, Dersha. What's your sign, Curtis? Oh, thank you. That's a nice compliment. My brother, who passed away in November, which is funny. Oh, no, it's not funny. That's not funny at all. It's a coincidence. He died during Scorpio season, but he was a Cancer. You know, he was Cancerian, but he was such an amazing person. The peacemaker. The water. Oh, you're an Aquarius too? Oh my gosh. February 10th. Wait. Okay. Because I know somebody's birthday that's around there. I was like, is it February 10th or February 11th? That's somebody's birthday. But they're an Aquarius too. You're the humanitarians of the zodiac. Which is very un-Taurus of you. The patient, the impatient thing. Yeah. Oh. How old was he? My brother was 20, wait. He was 25 years old. 25 years old. When he passed away. Oh. The 13th? Okay. Barbara, I'm not answering those questions. That's not a yes or no question. Your son, your mom, you and your sister. Oh, wow. There's a tarot reader that a lot of people in her family are Aquarians too. Her name is Saltwater Heals Tarot. She's an Aquarian, and she has a couple people in her family that are Aquarius too. Oh, he was so young. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. That's too young. Okay, thank you, Barbara. Thank you. Does Rana want to reunite with Barbara? You gotta know. I don't know what happened. You got the devil card and just like, no. No. You got no. No, I'm sorry, Barbara. She doesn't. I always wonder why Aquarians weren't, yeah, Barbara, it's a no. I'm sorry. But you may know why this is. Because you got, this is a devil card. That's not good. So. Oh my gosh. Leo is another fixed sign. Okay, Dana. Hi, Dana. How are you? Is what Dana dealing with right now going to turn out okay? Is what Dana's dealing with right now going to turn out okay? I don't know what it is, but it's saying no. Remember, I read for the current energy. There may be certain changes that you may be resistant to, and that's why this is coming out as a no. I think there's something that you need to cut out. Something, someone, or something, because I don't know what it is, your situation is, but it's something that you need to cut out. Something that you need to get clear on. It's a decision that you need to, it could be something that you need to communicate, something that needs to be cut out, something that needs to be said, some truth that you need to admit to, because I'm the Ace of Swords. But it's like there's something that needs to change. Something that could be, that's not allowing things to move forward or improve. Okay? Usually, you know, they say the Wheel of Fortune, it moves forward, but that could be something that kind of makes it go in the reverse. So something may be off balance with you, and that needs to be, something needs to be rebalanced. And once that balance is restored, that's going to allow things to move forward. I hope that helps you, Dana. You know, Fairy Goddess, is your name Mia? You know, you're still young. Don't be hard on yourself. You're still young, okay? You're only 20 years old. There's still things that you're going to be experiencing, and I'm saying this because I am 43. I am old enough to be your mother, but I'm not going to act like your mother. I'm going to act like I'm a friend. Don't be too hard on yourself. Don't be too hard on your person. You're both young. You're still learning. All the people that are around you, they're meant to teach you something. Something about yourself, but also how to be more discerning. Okay? You're welcome, Dana. Because we put too much pressure on ourselves. We don't know everything. I'm 43 years old and I don't know everything. I'm still learning, you know. Yesterday I did a reading. I'm like, I'm still learning about myself, you know, because there are certain things that I haven't experienced that, you know, certain experiences show you who you are, how you react to certain things, even test your limits, your boundaries, but also your belief systems, you know. So, you know, you're still learning, you're still growing, you know. No, you don't have to be hard. That's the first lesson you're going to learn right now. Take this lesson. Don't be hard on yourself. We have enough people who put shit on us. You don't need to be shitting on yourself. Okay? And you see that with the person that doesn't even know you and that likes to talk shit about you. That's a person projecting. That's their insecurity, their jealousy, their inadequacies, you know? That don't have nothing to do with you. That's all that person, you know? So don't internalize it. And your person needs to understand that too. Just because somebody says something doesn't mean it's the truth. You know, we see and hear a lot of things, especially now with AI. You gotta be very careful. You have to be more discerning about things around you, you know. But the most important thing that you need to know and you need to be clear on is who you are. You need to stand on business when it comes to who you are. You need to protect that. Don't let anything or anyone try to compromise you in any way, you know. But the thing is, you have to be a better person for yourself. I'm going to tell you that now. You have to put yourself, your needs ahead of other people sometimes, you know? That's a lesson that I kind of learned the hard way. Can't sacrifice yourself. Hi, Opal. How are you? It's been a long time. Yes, I'm answering yes or no. Let me answer your question. Okay, is R attracted to Opal? Is R attracted to Opal? Is These are attracted to. These are attracted to. These are attracted to. Say no. I'm sorry, Opal. It's saying no. But honestly, I don't know what's going on with R because I see the Four of Swords. I don't know if they're like they're not even open to that. They may be not even open. They may be healing, or they could be taking a break from love, relationships. They're not looking for anything. But it's saying no. I'm sorry, Opal. Hi, Alvina. Yes, that's the most important thing. To put yourself first, you know. Because remember, we have to protect ourselves. Sometimes we have to protect ourselves from even the people we love. Like sometimes the safest way to love somebody is from afar, you know. Somebody may need to hear that. There may be somebody that, you know, may be needing space from somebody because they're not bringing in the good energy. And that could even apply to family and friends. Like, you know, like, I love you, but I can't fuck with you, you know? I can't rock with you, you know? Is what I want. I wanted to say that. I don't talk like that, you know? Hi, Soham. Will Soham get into their dream college? Will Soham get into their dream college? I'm gonna try that again. Someone get into their dream college. Someone get into their dream college. Is your college away from home? So the college you want to go to, is it away from home? Because when the first card I saw, it just made me think about that. That's why I was like, let me put it back. It's saying yes. It's saying yes, that you're going to get an offer. Is the college away from home? Because you got the Four of Wands in reverse. That's why I was like, no, I don't think that's a no. I think that's like you're going to be leaving home. So it's saying yes. Uh-huh. Wow, okay. Because I saw the Four of Wands, I was like, I don't think it's a no. Because when I looked at the card, I was like, I feel like he's leaving home. It's saying yes. Yes. And the fact that you got a horse there is it's a travel. It's gonna be a journey for you. And when you find out, don't be sitting around waiting. Okay, don't be like, I'm constantly checking the mail. I'm waiting for something right now, and I keep checking the mailbox. But don't do that. Just it's gonna come when it comes. The message is gonna come when it comes. Okay. When you get the news, please let me know. I like the confirmation, even if I'm wrong. But I feel like I know I'm right because the fact that I knew it was not home, that was away from your house, Yep, I know. But please come back and let me know the news, just to let you as confirmation for me. Thank you. Oh, Opal, I read your question already. I read it already. Opal, you missed it. Hi, Rolina. Okay. Will Juris and Rolina reconcile? Will Juris and Rolina reconcile? Juris and Rolina reconcile. You got the Ace of Cups, but it came out in the angle. And for me, it's looking like it's reversed. Like it's a no. I don't know, in your connection, there may be a lot of work that needs to be done to fix it. Or it could be, they may be distracted, focused on other things. And this is the work card, the money card. This is like more like a maybe, but leaning towards no. But I feel like it has to do with the amount of work that needs to be done within the relationship, and someone having to see that it's worth putting the work in, you know? And I don't know if this is from your side that you're willing to put in the work, or they're willing to put in the work, or someone's not willing to put in the work, regardless of who it is. But it seems like there may be some, it's necessary for you to make sure that you and them make time, dedicate to the relationship, work on the relationship together, because it can't just be one person. And it may have been like that. Maybe that's what I'm getting. Hopefully this isn't like a situation where you're asking, you may have been putting a lot more effort into a relationship, and they're not emotionally checked in. They're like emotionally checking out. I'm sorry, Rolina. Oh, but Opal is, I'm sorry, Opal. I'm letting you know I'm sorry. Oh. You're welcome, Rolina. I hope you get what you truly want and what you truly deserve. What's best for you. Oh, thank you, fairy goddess. Okay, I see Black Rose. So I wish you luck with the exam, Sohan. But, you know, the fact that the cards are saying yes, that you'll get in, it's looking like you're going to pass that exam. Yes, it is yes or no. Okay, Black Rose. Is P going to is P going to regret his behavior and come back to Black Rose? Is P going to regret his behavior and return to Black Rose? No, I'm gonna put that in. I want them to come out. That was one of the cards that came out. It's saying yes. I don't know if there was another person involved. I don't know, because they get a fire sign energy. You said you're both Aries, right? I think you said you were both Aries. Aries is masculine energy. Yeah, who is this? It doesn't matter who P is to us. It's who P is to Black Rose, okay? It's saying yes. So whatever. Look at the Emperor in reverse. Somebody definitely needs to drop their ego. Because I saw the Queen of Wands in reverse, which is selfish, egotistical, toxic, narcissist, egotistical. Somebody needs to drop that shit. You know? But it's saying yes, they will. They need to drop. I saw the 10 of Wands in reverse. They need to drop that behavior. I think when they come to their senses, but you know. And the Emperor card is Aries too. So I don't know if I'm gonna say, I don't know, both of you, Black Rose, I don't know if you did anything too. You weren't your most healthiest feminine energy. You know, you're fighting fire with fire because you're both fire, you know. But wow, Aries and Aries. Wow. You need to ground your relationship. But they need to ground themselves. I don't know, somebody's like very controlling. That's what I'm getting. Oh, you know, but do you want him back? That's the question. And why would you want him back? It's, you know, remember, this is your life, but you know, think about it. Someone who manipulates, is that somebody you want back? Gaslighting is manipulation. You know? Hi, Mr. Bear. What they call it, Thirsty Thursday. How you doing, Mr. Bear? Page of Swords. You're just watching, Mr. Bear? Okay. Are you leaving, Curtis? Is this the bye? You're before bed? What time do you go to bed, Mr. Bear? Because it's early. It's 7:05. And we're in the same time zone. Okay, Black Rose, because you gotta do what's right for you. If somebody I don't know, oh my gosh. Sometimes I try to be forgiving, like I give people the benefit of the doubt, but sometimes it's like, no, if they do it too much, it's like, why? Oh, 9, you go to bed. Okay, yeah, you gotta 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. That's 8 hours of sleep. Yeah. You're not old, Mr. Bear. Stop saying that, okay? You're gonna wake up with 3 gray hairs in your head. You're gonna wake up with 3 gray eyebrow hairs. If you keep saying that, you're old. Okay, no bye. Ay, ay, ay. These people. You know, it's so easy to remember the truth. And it's hard to maintain a lie, you know? Oh, yeah. How is the air in where you are right now? Because we're having the smoke coming down. It's like here in New York, and smell the smoke. Smell the smoke. I don't know why it's so hard to be honest. Because people are fake. That's why. Fake people lie. Right? That's the easiest thing. Like, fake people lie. I just made a new quote. Yeah. But I hope that people weren't harmed in the fires. It was like this in 2023. Was it 2023? We had there was fires in Canada and it was coming down. Wow. Yes. So many fake people. So many fakes. Okay. Is Mr. Bear on this right path when it comes to work? Is Mr. Bear on the right path at work? Is Mr. Bear on the right path at work? You need to step out of your comfort zone, okay? You got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Oh my God. Are you caused the fire, Curtis? You better be careful when you put it on the internet. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like you need to step outside a box. There may be something that you need to change. Maybe you need to put yourself out there more, but saying no. Because you're in a comfort zone. Yep, something needs to change. You need to change something. The world came out. It's like once you get out of your comfort zone, this is when things start to shift for you. New opportunities come in. Even new beginning. Maybe like a different role, a new role, a level up. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so you already know what you gotta do, Mr. Bear. A stoner joke? I know, trust me, I know. I had to do something. I had to step out of my comfort zone. It's a risk that I'm taking. But I'm like, whatever happens, it happens. Whatever doesn't, this is how you know what's meant for you or not. $7-11. Ooh, it's dying down. That energy is dying down. Okay, I think it's time for me to end this reading and this live stream. I thank you so much for being here, everyone. Yeah. Because you know what it is? For what I know about how men are, especially when they get older and they have the balls to hit on women that they have no business hitting on. I'm just going to say this for you, Mr. Bear, just so you know. you don't have, right now you got to think of like you don't have anything to lose for trying, you know? It's an experience that we have to go through, you know, trying something different than what we usually do. But you really don't know if it's going to work out or not. Like those guys that be hanging out in the corner, that be hitting on women that they have no business hitting on, shit, they never know if they're going to get the opportunity. So it's they don't have anything to lose. So neither do you. Okay, Mr. Bear. You're welcome. I thank everybody for being here. Thank you, Curtis. Thank you, Priya. Thank you, Mia. Thank you, Black Rose, Rolina, Soham. Good luck. Opal, Alvina, Fairy Goddess Tarot, Mia. Babru. I'm going through the names very quickly. Yeah. I think you, Dana. Let's see, Alpha. Thank you for the super chat, Alpha. Connie, my sister's table. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Christy Bull. Thank you for being here, Enoch. Thank you so much. I'm going all the way to the top. All the way. Let's see. Pri, I already said your name, Pri. I'm just looking. I don't want to miss anybody's name. I know I saw somebody. Never say it. Lisa. Alpha again. And Zayon. Well, he left. He took his message back. Evie Lion. Oh my gosh. I didn't read Evie Lion's question. Okay, Evie Lion. I know you're probably not even here anymore, but I'm going to read your question, Evie Lion. Is something, will something good happen for Evie Lion? Before I leave Spirit Angels Guides. Will something good happen for Evie Lion? Woo. Will something good happen for Evie Lion? Will something happen good for Evie Lion? It's saying no, but I think it's because you're not making a choice about something. You may be blocking certain opportunities from you. But whatever it is, I don't know if it's someone with the Lover's card or it's a choice that you have to make. Once you make a decision about something, that's when something good will happen. But right now it's seeming like you're very stuck, that you're still in this mode of contemplation and trying to figure things out. But I feel like you have to trust your intuition and know that whatever decision you make, you're making it because it's the best one for you at the time. Okay? And also, yeah, be optimistic, but there's something that you have to make a decision on. It's a choice that you need to make. Whatever choice you make, like I said, is the one that's right for you. So whatever that's being in this energy of being kind of blocked out, blocking stuff out. Maybe you need to block something else so that you go within. But to figure out some sort of truth within yourself or the truth about what would be the best decision for you. But then once you come out of this energy, then, you know, it may be something that you may be keeping yourself stuck in. You're not allowing yourself to have a new beginning. So there may be a choice that you need to make that's going to allow you to have a new beginning. Also release you from whatever past burdens, anything that you may be holding on to in the past that may be keeping you stuck. But that could be what it is too. There's something that you need to release, that you need to move on from the past so that you could remove any blockages and that so that you can have a new beginning or new restart with whatever it is, or to be able to be more optimistic, especially if the Lover's in reverse. I don't know if it was a relationship that something went bad or you felt like you made the wrong choice. It could be something like that. But you need to allow yourself to move on from the past so you can have a brand new beginning. If there was a decision that you made that you're not happy with, you have to move on from that. You can't take it back. Don't keep yourself stuck in something because you're still stuck in your head about it. Okay, I hope that helps you, Evie Lion. All right, bye everyone. I thank you so much for being here. I hope all of you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are. You continue to stay safe, warm, cool, because it's hot here in New York. And I hope to see you next time. Take care, everyone. Sending you lots of love and light. Bye, everyone.